Number 25. Life is great. Isn't life amazing? Let's change the microphone to make even more amazing. Look at that. The microphone's even more amazing. Life is great. Life is great. Life is great. Life is great. I'm feeling so happy. I'm in the middle of having some major computer issues. My Wi-Fi on my laptop's not working. My main desktop is having RAM issues, and I bought new RAM, and the new RAM is being rejected by the computer, so I gotta return the new RAM, and I'm doing research and more research and spending a ton of time, and I'm just, "You know what? I'm gonna go to the computer store. I'm gonna hand off these problems to somebody else, make it somebody else's problem, or I'll just buy a new computer, and I'll be done with, and I'll get back to work." Because these problems are just taking up my time. Do you ever spend time trying to figure something out that maybe you're not the biggest expert in? Maybe you used to be good at it and then things change because you focus on something else and then you're no longer an expert at it and you can spend many, many hours trying to figure it out. Or you can pay somebody $100, $200, whatever it is, and let them just deal with it. And then you're done. Does that resonate with you? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because these computer problems, not fun. I mean, technically it's fun trying to figure things out, but, at the end of the day, I gotta get back to work. I gotta get on LinkedIn Live. So my Wi-Fi just stopped working on my laptop and I couldn't get on. So what I do, I got an adapter and I plugged my laptop into the adapter and then I plugged the adapter into the modem. So now my Wi-Fi laptop is plugged in to the Ethernet cable. I'm like going old school. Yes, my internet is 3 times faster because I'm directly connected. So I have 1,000 megabytes, but I'm not gonna be able to walk around with the laptop, and I'm not gonna be able to go places with it because now I gotta plug it in. So if I have to travel anywhere, it's gonna be a problem. So I gotta look at my calendar now and think to myself, okay, I gotta get this fixed by X date before I could go start presenting because I do have a presentation that I'm going to need to give. So if I need to give that presentation, I'm just gonna buy a laptop for the presentation and move on with my life. But what I want to let you know is that if you're having an issue with anything in your life, find an expert to help you with it instead of spending your whole life trying to figure it out yourself. I wrote a post today on LinkedIn and I said, I used to be worried about my kids that they wouldn't have what they needed. I legitimately was concerned that I wouldn't be able to provide them with their basic human needs food, clothing, shelter, school, because I personally didn't know how to make money. I watched my mother struggle on the Lower East Side with her business, and I didn't know what to do. But I knew one thing. I knew how to work hard. I knew how to learn. I wasn't working that smart. I was just trying to figure out, okay, how can I make money? I did everything. I drove a truck. I worked for a construction company. I built sukkahs. I built websites for people. I fixed computers. I did whatever I could. Whoever asked me, hey, can you do this for me? I said, of course, I can design that website. I can become a partner with you and start a challah cover company. I literally started a challah cover company. The guy didn't have money. He had challah covers. He said, I'll give you the inventory. Let's split the inventory 50-50 and let's try to sell challah covers. Let's make a website and sell challah covers. So I made challahcovers.com. Boom. I built the website and we didn't sell any challah covers. So I ended up keeping half the challah covers and I had, I don't know, let's say 300 challah covers. It's crazy. It's crazy. I didn't have leverage. I was scared of hiring employees. I didn't even know that was like hire employees, get them to do sales, get them to go and do the work and you do the sales. I was actually terrified of building a big business. I thought the government would want to attack me and take it away from me. I was scared of networking and meeting strangers and building relationships. And I had this weird relationship with the concept of friends or with the concept of like anyone giving me anything or making referrals or anything like that. Like that wasn't like something that I even thought about. I remember the first referral that I got was a guy named Yankee Teitelbaum, believe it or not, introduced me to a guy named Barry Sugar. And Yankee told Barry, he said, there's a guy that knows how to fix computers. He's pretty young. He's in his early 20s and he can really help you. And so he said, okay, let me call him up. And he called me up and he's like, I was referred to you by this guy. Can you come fix my computers?" And I was like, "Of course." And I came by and I just told him I don't really have all the answers, but I know how to figure them out. And at that point, he paid me $35 an hour, which was a lot of money just over 20 years ago. And I became his go-to guy. And sometimes I would work 20 or 30 hours working on his stores. He had 3 separate cash advance stores. It's a great story. That was my first referral, but I never asked anybody for referrals. They say that 91% of customers would be willing to give you a referral if asked, but only 11% of salespeople ever ask for a referral. Think about that for a second. That's just outstanding. Do you ask for referrals? If you would ask for a referral, how would you go about asking for a referral? So, here are the 3 things that I learned that you need to do or that I did myself, my experience to be successful. Number 1 is learn skills. Number 2 is examine your attitude. And number 3 is your network is your net worth. So let's break each one of them down one by one. So number 1, learn skills. No one can take away the skills that you learn. So even if you lose your business, even if you lose your partnership, even if you lose your investors, if you learn skills that are in demand, you will have value and you will make money. Here are some skills that I mastered. I mastered how to use LinkedIn. I mastered strategy, how to come up with business ideas, marketing ideas, strategies for getting anything I want in life. Here's another one, networking, building relationships. I make 3 introductions every single day, 1,000 a year. I make millions of dollars from making intros and getting intros. Professional speaking. I get paid tens of thousands of dollars to go speak, and I travel all around the world speaking for organizations, for associations, for large businesses. In the next couple of weeks, I'm flying around speaking places. I would have never imagined that I would be able to get up in front of 390 people and give a keynote about AI and marketing, about LinkedIn, about B2B digital marketing. I never imagined that I would do that. I never imagined somebody would fly me out to Montreal and speak in front of 500 people about personal development and my journey of how I lost 100 pounds and kept it off and how I built a multi-million dollar business. I never imagined that people would even want to hear me talk. I didn't think that my experience even had any value. Like, so what? So what? I built a business. So what? I did personal development. So what? I know how to use LinkedIn. Who cares? People care. If you have skills and you learn those skills and you can deliver those skills well, if you're a good speaker, people are going to hire you to speak if you learn how to network, if you learn how to use LinkedIn, if you have the right strategy. The second thing let's unpack is your attitude. Your attitude will determine your altitude. I'm sure you heard that before. You got to be positive. You got to expect to win. You got to take the work hard is fun perspective on. I love working hard. I hate being lazy. I hustle every single day. I even hustle when I'm on vacation. I know it sounds like people be like, "You hustle on vacation?" Yeah, I want to try to have as much fun as possible. I want to go out there and I want to do things and I want to get the move on. Get the move on. Like I go to a theme park. I want to get all the rides in. So I'm like, "Let's go. Let's lean in." Anytime I do anything, I lean into it. I roll up my sleeves. I don't like being lazy. I don't like the lazy world. I don't like the just chilling like a villain and doing nothing. Like, I take working hard seriously. Here are some other attitudes that you might want to lean on that I took seriously. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Most people overestimate what they could achieve in 1 year, but they underestimate what they could achieve in the next 10 years. Think about what are you going to achieve in 10 years? What are you going to achieve in 5 years? Like if I look back 10 years ago, I was so impatient and I had to learn this virtue, this attitude of patience, responsibility, making things your problem. It's your problem if you don't have money. It's your problem if you don't have skills. It's not because of somebody else. Excuses are like drugs. Say no to excuses. Excuses are not going to help you be able to get results because you either have reasons or you have results. And if you have lots of reasons why you don't have results, that's not going to get you results. Responsibility, having the ability to take action, the ability to respond, that's what's going to get you results in life. So if you want results, write results in the chat. Here's another attitude, compassion, caring about other people, like really, really caring. Like, do you really care? Just write I care in the chat if you care. Do you care about your network? So many people, they say they care, but they don't really care. They just care about making a sale. They just care about collecting another $100, another $1,000, putting away another couple of dollars. Do you care? Let me know if you care. Just write I care. Compassion, it's an attitude. Curiosity, asking questions. So many people are just not curious. They're just not curious. I'm the one that usually asks all the questions. Most people are just not asking questions. If you're not asking questions, you're not going to get answers. So many people are looking for solutions. Stop looking for solutions. Look for the right questions to ask. I wrote an article on LinkedIn with the top 111 questions to ask about LinkedIn. Did you read it? If not, go to my profile, click on articles, click on see all activity, click on articles, and go look for that article. Read the questions. I once read a book on sales that just had questions. It was such a great book. It really was. It was an amazing book. I loved it. Here's another attitude you should consider taking on: grit, determination, not giving up, trust, being trustworthy, and also having the attitude that you can trust other people. But you might say, well, what if I get screwed? What if you get screwed? You might get screwed when you trust people. Trust is not a guarantee. You're not automatically going to get what you need in life because you trust. Trust means that you have faith and you're willing to take a risk. You're not being stupid. You're not trusting blindly. You're looking for evidence that you have some way of being successful, some reason to trust, some proof that you can trust it. But trust, there's no guarantee in trust. Trust means that there isn't a guarantee, because if there was a guarantee, you wouldn't need trust. And then courage. Have the attitude of courage. Take action even if you don't have all the answers. Take action even if you're scared. Take action even if you're not sure how. If you didn't learn it, if it's not perfect, still take action. Action is courage in spite of fear. You can write that one down. And then the third thing is your network is your net worth. Think about your relationships. Think about how many LinkedIn connections you have right now. How many do you have? Do you know how many LinkedIn connections you have? How many of them are actually relationships? Have you downloaded your LinkedIn connections into a spreadsheet? Have you analyzed them? I've analyzed my LinkedIn connections. I actually wrote a post about it, about the fact that I just exported my LinkedIn connections and realized that LinkedIn now includes LinkedIn URLs in the spreadsheet, in the output, in the CSV file. Highly recommend you check that out, because now I have the ability to enrich all those LinkedIn connections, because there's a unique identifier to each person. If you just have first name, last name, title, there's a lot of Joe Smith CEOs. I don't know who this Joe Smith CEO is, but if I have your LinkedIn URL, now I can have a system that will tell me the email, the cell phone number, and all their information, because that's a unique identifier. That's a really powerful thing. If you need your LinkedIn connections nurtured and enriched, hit me up. I have the ability to do that. But your network is your net worth. When you upgrade your network, your life gets better. My best relationships get me my best opportunities. Build relationships everywhere. Build relationships in a coffee shop. Build relationships on the airplane. Build relationships in the sauna, in the supermarket, on LinkedIn. So many people are ignoring LinkedIn. It's a powerhouse when it comes to building networks, but you have to do it right. Hoarding connections is not called doing it right. If you need support, I'm here for you. I go on LinkedIn Live very often, so tune in and let's connect. I hope that you're tuned into this one. If you are, just write I'm tuned in so I see you in the comments. All right, let's talk about using this tool called Evy AI, EVYAI.com. I love using Evy AI, and the reason why I love using Evy AI is because it helps me be able to reply to messages on LinkedIn. Let me show you how to do that right now. This is really powerful. And if you want to join, I have a community, Thought Leaders community that I am launching. If you want to join that, let me know. I'll send you the link to that. Just write Thought Leader in the chat. I'm going to share my screen right now. Boom. Let's see which window I should share. I'm going to share this window right here. All right, let's go. All right, now you should be seeing my messages here on LinkedIn. So you see over here, this guy's like, "Hi, Joe. I hope you're doing well. Since you're so tuned into LinkedIn, I was hoping to ask you a question about my experience I had with the platform. Last month, I subscribed to two HR-related newsletters from two different companies where I could receive newsletters via email. After signing up for these two newsletters, I was notified by friends that I was put out posts on LinkedIn that referenced these companies that I was presenting at some conference and had read recommended an article. I've since deleted these two posts, but I haven't put out any blog posts since I started using LinkedIn years ago. I will shortly with Evy AI. I was just wondering if it is common when it comes to blog posts." Okay, so I'm not sure what his question is here. Receiving a LinkedIn newsletter. Right after signing with newsletters, I was notified by friends that I put out posts on LinkedIn that reference these companies and that I was presenting at some conference and had read and recommended an article. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reply. I'm going to reply right over here. If you want to change your privacy settings on LinkedIn, click me and settings and privacy, and you can change what people see about your activity. Hope this helps. Let me know if I can add more value to your life. Okay, I'm going to press generate. I'm going to press generate again. Sometimes it gives me an error if I hit generate too quick. So I hit generate again, and it's going to read the conversation, and it's going to take this sentence and it's going to write it a little bit better. Hey, I'm glad you reached out. Your experience is quite unusual. LinkedIn typically doesn't generate posts on behalf of users without some permission. It seems like some mix up. If you want to ensure your privacy settings are locked down, it would navigate to me, settings and privacy. You'll be able to control what information. And I hope this helps. Okay, so you see the way it wrote it in a much more professional fashion. Much more professional fashion. Okay, so that's one feature that is really powerful in Evi AI. If I go to notifications, I see over here Lisa said thought leader, so I'm going to go and reply to Lisa's comment over here. And Ron also said thought leader. So I'm going to control click on Ron and Lisa's profile. I'm going to go back to the messaging here. I'm going to copy this right over here. You see this thing that I sent John. I'm going to go to Ron and I'm going to send this form to Ron with information about our thought leader community. And then I'm going to also send this to Lisa right here, just like this. I just sent her like that. I see I sent these two amazing human beings this information. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to save Lisa's profile. I'm going to click Save Lisa. It saves it into Evi AI. So if you're not using Evi AI, I highly recommend you check it out because now I can add her to a list called LinkedIn Live. You see that? I added her to a list called LinkedIn Live. I'm also going to add Ron. I'm going to save his profile, and I'm going to add him to a list called LinkedIn Live. I'm going to go here, LinkedIn Live. I just added Ron and Lisa to this list called LinkedIn Live. And that allows me to be able to keep tabs on what they're posting about on LinkedIn. So I see that Ron posted 3 hours ago. He wrote, I highly recommend the Global Leaders newsletter, blah, blah, blah. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave him a comment just like this. I'm going to click on the Evi AI commenter tool, and it'll help me draft a comment. I'm going to say navigating leadership is like stormy sea indeed, Ron. And I'm going to tag Ron so he gets a notification. Vision and open-mindedness are key to weathering it. Thanks for watching my live today. Okay, so I'm going to press post. And now I just left a comment for Ron. And I didn't have to actually write the whole comment. Of course, I read it first before I posted it. But that's a very powerful way to be able to use Evi AI. So if you want to check it out, you can just go to evyai.com. Just like that, you can improve your credibility and engagement right on LinkedIn by using Evi AI. We can do 6 things: comment, post, recommend, messaging. So I showed you messaging, I showed you commenting. I'll show you a post writer in a minute. Profile optimizer and connection customizer. So if you want to be able to use these tools, all you got to do is sign up for free. Just go to Evi AI, click on login, and you'll be able to log in. Once you log in, on the left side, it'll say idea generator. So over here, I want some ideas related to business networking. So all I got to type in is business networking. I can select a persona. So I'm going to select Evi AI as the persona. I'm going to press generate ideas. And now what it's going to do is it's going to generate ideas related to my product, Evi AI, and related to this specific topic called business networking. Once it generates ideas, it'll generate 4 solid ideas like maximizing your LinkedIn presence, the future of networking, from browsing to engaging. Okay, so I'm going to click on this right over here. And I think I'm going to, I'm actually going to do the art of AI powered networking. I'm going to generate this particular post here. So it's just going to take about 10 to 15 seconds to generate an entire post. In this case, it took 5 seconds to generate this post, but look how quickly I was able to generate this post. Right wow in the DM, right wow in the comments if you felt like this was a pretty fast generation. So I'm going to copy this generation over here. I just press copy. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on LinkedIn and I'm going to click the LinkedIn homepage. I'm going to click on start a post. and I'm going to paste this in. Are you tired of scrolling through endless profiles on LinkedIn hoping to find the right professional connection? Did you know that AI powered networking is revolutionizing the way professionals connect on LinkedIn? Imagine a world you can effortlessly find and connect with like minded individuals. That's where EVI comes in. With EVI, you can say goodbye to tedious task of manually searching for connections and let the power of AI work for you. By analyzing your interests, skills, and professional background, EVI Intelligence suggests relevant connections that align with your goals. It doesn't quite do that by allowing you to save relevant connections. I'm going to say over here by allowing you to save relevant connections that align with your goals. You know, you no longer have to wait for people to show up in the feed. Okay? It's like having your own personal assistant helping you. I was chatting with Danny DeVicchio about this yesterday. And I showed him a video on how this works. But here's the best part. EVI goes beyond just suggesting connections. It also provides valuable insights and recommendations to help you nurture and strengthen your relationships. This post was drafted by EVI, and it also gave me the idea for the topic. Whether you're looking for potential customers, mentors, collaborators, EVI will got you covered. The secret of professional arsenal. Why waste time generating? Join the revolution. Unlock. If you like this post, take your network to the next game. Don't forget to leave a comment and answer the following question: how has AI-powered networking transformed your professional networking? Join it. If you found this post insightful, please consider reposting it. Blah 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 blah. Look at that. I'm just going to write instead of AI-powered networking, I'm going to do networking, EVI, and I'm just going to do LinkedIn. Okay, so I have 3 solid hashtags. You see that? It's all right here, ready to go. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to find a video. So I've already edited a lot of my videos. I'm going to go to clips.opuspro, clips.opus. Okay, so I'm going to go to clips.opus.pro. I don't know why it's not coming up. Clips.opus.pro/dashboard. Okay, let me go there. Hopefully it'll open up my dashboard. Okay, so it's opening up my dashboard. These are the clips that I created. You see that? I have all these clips. Now I'm going to click on this clip. This is my LinkedIn Live video. See? My LinkedIn Live video. And I'm going to click on this. Okay. Okay, Mac. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to go to LinkedIn. I'm going to add that video just like this. I'm going to click on it, open. And now this video came from my LinkedIn Live from last night. Okay, so I didn't even edit the video. The video was edited by artificial intelligence. If you want to learn how to do that, if you want to learn how to create hundreds of videos with AI, just comment AI circle in the chat and I'll send you details about our AR circle. We do it once a month. We get together for 3 hours. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a moment because I want to tell you a little bit about the AI circle. So, a lot of our clients have taken our course. We have an AI course where we teach people how to leverage AI specifically for business development. And they said, you know what, Joe, we want hands on live training, not just watching a pre recorded course. We want hands on live training. So we designed something called the AI Circle. We have dozens of people that have joined the AI Circle, and they join us once a month for 3 hours, and we educate them and train them in how to use AI for business development, marketing, networking, prospecting, and so on. So if you want to join this little group of people, that are learning how to use AI, how to use tools like ChatGPT, Google Bard, Claude.ai, Pi.ai, how to create images, graphic design, presentations, how to be able to edit video automatically, how to clone your voice, create AI avatars, how to be able to transcribe audio, how to be able to summarize meetings, how to be able to create pitch decks, research your competitors, whatever it is that you need to do, create sales scripts, cold calling scripts, email automations, whatever you want to learn how to do with AI, join our mastermind, ask questions, watch the way I teach other people, and you'll master AI. And on top of that, as a bonus, we'll also give you our AI course with 28 videos, over 2 dozen tutorials with 1,000 ChatGPT prompts. So it's called the AI Circle. So if you want information about that, just say, Joe, send me info on the AI Circle. It's the AI Business Development Circle. It's available on a monthly basis, and you can join. And I'd love for you to be a member of our AI circle and start mastering AI. AI is revolutionary. What you can do with artificial intelligence is just revolutionary. I have hundreds of videos that I've produced with AI, and I publish them. And thousands and thousands and thousands of people see my videos. I mean, you just saw me post a video on LinkedIn. How long did that take me? Came up with the idea, wrote up the post, published a video. It's on LinkedIn. Of course, I read the post. I edited the post. You watch me edit the post. Didn't I edit the post? I edited the post. But you saw me read it. Sometimes, is it easier to edit the post or to draft the post? Let AI do the hard work. Let them draft the post. I'll go in there, completely edit it, make it sound like me, make it look like me, make it perfect, and then post it. But if you're not going to get AI to draft it, you're going to procrastinate. This is how I don't procrastinate. This is why sometimes I'll post 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day on LinkedIn. I don't even know that you need to do that. You can post once a day, but most people are not posting at all. If you're not posting at all because you don't have the right videos or because you don't have the right content or because you don't look right or you don't know what to say, use AI to help you. Literally, use artificial intelligence to help you. This is my 25th LinkedIn Live this year so far. My goal is to do 244. I'm not going to stop till I get to my goal. My goal is also to go to the gym 10 times this month. So far, I went 7 times. I got 3 more times. Today's the 28th. If I don't go to the gym today, I'm not going to make it. And I still didn't go. I'll be honest. Let's have an honest moment. I did not go today. I got the 28th, the 29th, the 30th, the 31. So I can get away with not going today, but I'm going to go today because I might not be able to go tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to go today. So I am going to finish this live and I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym, go to the sauna. I'm going to run. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to lift weights. I'm going to do the hard work. Why? Because I believe that if you do the hard work, you get the results. If you want results in your life, you got to put in the work, but you also have to be strategic. Hope is not a great strategy. The right strategy will save you a decade. Allow me to be your strategist. Lean on me. Allow me to train you, to guide you, to support you. And if you don't have the time, allow me to do it for you. I have an entire team of people that can help you be able to be more successful. So if you want to be able to research a question on how to leverage artificial intelligence, I have plenty of tools at my disposal that I can teach you how to use. I'm going to go into here and I'm going to show you one particular tool now called Google Bard. Okay, so here there's a tool called Google Bard. Bard is Google's version of ChatGPT. So I'm going to open up Google Bard and I'm going to open up alongside ChatGPT. So I'm going to open up ChatGPT. I'm going to log in. I don't know why it's not logged in over here. I'm going to log into ChatGPT. Let's see if it allows me to log in. And let's do it side-by-side comparison. I'm going to pull this here, that there. Let's see if it allows me to show you side by side. Right now, it's only showing you one. Let me share my entire screen. See if that works. Entire screen. I'll share this screen here. All right. So now you should be able to see this entire screen. Okay. So I got on the left, you see Google Bard. And on the right, you see ChatGPT. So I started asking it questions. I said the following. I'm a professional speaker that trains teams on how to use AI for sales and marketing. During my seminars, I would like people to ask me questions. The problem is that the people don't know what to ask. These need to be practical questions about how to use AI for sales, marketing, networking, prospecting, business development, and more. I need your help preparing a list of questions. Give me a list of 15 themes to generate questions about. These themes can include chatbots, AI assistants, video editing, creating presentations, graphics, image generation, sales scripts, templates, meeting summaries, social media, email marketing, SEO, PPC, bios, one sheets. Use simple non-corporate jargon. Okay, so I'm going to paste that in here, and I'm going to have Google Bard provide me with the themes. So look at that. Look at the difference between the themes that were produced by ChatGPT versus the themes that were produced um, by Google Bard. You see, I got 15 different themes over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and combine them into a document. So I'm going to open a Google Doc, and I'm going to combine all the best questions, and I'm going to put over 100 questions that I feel are great questions people should be asking me in my business. And then I can create videos answering all those questions. Isn't that a great idea? I think that's what you were asking about. If that's what you were asking about, hopefully I answered that question. Let me go in here and see what. Oh, let me go back in here and see if that's what you were asking about. She said Google Bard. Yeah, Google Bard. That's the one that I'm using here. Okay. Holding on to hope. There's a different kind of pain, Jay said. I love that. I'm going to go to Jay's profile, pull him up over here. Thank you for the comment. Really appreciate that, Jay. He's from Westminster, Maryland, and he attended my LinkedIn Live. So I'm going to press Save Profile. I'm going to put that profile into a list that I have here called LinkedIn Live. As you can see, I have a little list. I saved them into that profile. Now, if I want to be able to view my list, I just click on this link here. I click on Save Profiles, and I can just filter by that LinkedIn Live list over here. Look at that. I'm going to go to here, LinkedIn Live, press Apply, and I see all the people that are in my LinkedIn Live list. And I can see all their posts relatively quickly. So if I want to see Jay's posts, I just click on See Recent Activity. It shows me all his posts with one click of a button. And this feature alone is extremely beneficial for those of you that are looking to network on LinkedIn. So I see Jay's not really posting. He's mostly reposting. So I'm not going to bother commenting on something that it's a repost, because that doesn't really help him. I want to be able to help him. So if I do find an actual post that he posted, I will comment on that post. So Jay, I recommend that you start leveraging LinkedIn by posting. You already have 1,500 followers. Also, what I'll do is I will send you a link to our Thought Leaders community, which might be helpful for you. I'm going to go in here, Thought Leaders community. I don't know if it did it. There we go. I just send you that link. Let me see if the link works, because I think I may have edited the link by accident. Oops. Let me just go in here, scroll up just a little bit. I'm going to fix the link. I'm going to click edit. I'm going to delete it. And I'm going to click on this again and hit press save. Okay, so hopefully that link works now. Let's see if that link works. Okay, good, it works. I had a sneaking suspicion, Jay, that by mistake I edited the link the wrong way. Okay, John said, thank you so much. Sounds good to me. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You are welcome. Okay, so building relationships with people is essential on LinkedIn. Okay, she said, okay, will do. Thank you. Heard a lot of the OMA guys. They have awesome things to say about you. I'm going to say thank you so much for saying that. Are you a member? Okay. Irina, thanks. Okay. All right. So let me close out some of this stuff. Let me close this. Let me close this. I don't need that. I don't need this video here. Okay. So Ron, I left him a comment. You see, these are the people that have been checking out my LinkedIn lives. And so I want to support them. So I'll go in, find their posts, and drop a simple comment. You see, I already dropped a comment on her post over here. But if I see that someone's supporting me, boom, what's coming up for you? I'm going to tell her. I go on LinkedIn Live. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going here. I am going on LinkedIn Live 244 times this year. I just did 025 today. Boom. Okay. I'm going to have the AI write the response to that comment on my behalf. Absolutely, Brenda. Love your events. Mostly committed to LinkedIn Live this year with a goal of 244 sessions. Just completed my 25th today. Let's keep the momentum going. Okay. All right. Do you see the way I just replied to her comment just like that? Boom. Simple. So if there's anybody else that you want to kind of monitor, you can just monitor them by using this tool with Evie AI. It makes life so much easier. See that? I'm going to drop a comment here. On December 31, I blah, 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 blah. Impressive milestone, Len Schwartz. Keeping 100% of your commissions is a game changer. Okay, so you see I just dropped a comment on this post here to stay top of mind with him. Very powerful. All right, so that's what I got for you guys here. I'm going to stop my thing because I need to go to the gym. So I'm going to stop this LinkedIn Live here right now. But I just want to say thank you so much for joining me here today. I really appreciate you being here. And I'm looking forward to see you again tomorrow. I'm going to definitely be on LinkedIn Live tomorrow again. Let me know if there's a particular time that you want me to go on LinkedIn Live. Someone told me, Joe, you should go on at a specific time every day. And I said, it's going to be hard for me because I have kids and I have moving schedules and I have priorities and things that happen in my life. So I can't do it every day, but maybe I'll do a weekly session where every single week at a particular time I do it and everybody can show up at that time together with me. I was thinking of two things. Number one, I was thinking of doing a weekly interview where I interview somebody and have a conversation with somebody else. That's number one. And number two, I was thinking of also doing like a weekly networking event where people come and they network in the comments, they network with each other. Do you think that's valuable? Would you want to join such a weekly networking event that happens at the same time every single week? And we could try it for like a few weeks. We don't have to try it forever. We can try it for a few weeks. I make LinkedIn Live open and available, and everybody just goes in there and kind of networks with each other because you can see in real time that people are commenting right now. Like you could even see right now. You just go to go to my profile, click on view profile, and go into my LinkedIn Live, and you'll see who's been commenting. You can see what people are saying. So, is networking a good idea? Just write good idea. If it's a bad idea, write bad idea. If you like networking, write networking. Um, Curious to know if you're the type of person that would be interested in networking. I used to actually be afraid of networking, so I didn't know even how to network or any of that stuff. Jay said there are a few. They are a few for now, still scratching the surface of LinkedIn and growing my toy and growing toy. Okay, awesome. Um, I appreciate you guys very much. Thanks for showing up. Thanks, Leslie. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again soon. Let me know if you have any ideas for how I can improve my LinkedIn Live. This is number 25, so I'm a little over 10% of all my LinkedIn Lives that I'm going to be doing this year. My goal is to do 244, so every single time I'm going to improve just a little bit more. If I improve 1% every time, by the time I'm done, I'm going to have improved 300 or 200% or whatever by number 200, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let me know what you think. Appreciate you very much. Thanks for showing up here today. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking. Thanks for hitting the repost button if you hit the repost button. And I'll see you again on the next.